Hello, chat. Sorry for the wait. I was trying to get a thumbnail set up, but it it's weird. It doesn't let me do that in the mobile app anymore, which I use my tablet. Um, which kind of leaves me a shit out of luck, unfortunately. It's not a huge thing. I can change a thumbnail after it's done, but while it's live, it's just a minor irritant. But in better news, I did get a new hub just about the other week, so there shouldn't be any internet troubles. I mean, you're never 100% safe, but you know what I mean. Like last time when the internet just kept cutting out, I shouldn't have that this time. Anyway, let me see who's here. First up, we have Comrade Rodion, and you've got Alan, Bipolar, TH700R, he's here quite early this time, as well as Sexy RJK, Every Cafe 44, he's looking forward to the GTA trilogy. I've got that, it's not on this list, but it's buried a bit. Let me find it. Yeah, I've got it pre-installed right there. I'm just waiting on it to release. It should be, what is it? Thursday? Yeah, I'll be streaming it on Thursday, hopefully anyway. Might need to start a little bit later on that day so that I can get at least the first few missions done. I'm planning on, I'm hoping to have the main story missions. They'll be in videos. Whereas live stream will kind of be my, just sort of free mode shenanigans and side missions, that kind of thing. I get too caught up, like I go into one comment and then I'm spend too much time and I'm behind. Right, Alan's gonna play Forza Horizon 5. Alright, thanks for coming by, Alan. Ben Rodriguez. We've got Game Overees here as well. Hi, Game Overees. Laiwo as well. His Wi-Fi is slowly coming to an end, unfortunately. Oh, it's Alan's birthday. Happy birthday, Alan. Raptoraki's here. Let's see, I'm about getting caught up now. For how long is the live stream going on now? Just a couple of minutes, this one. Unless you meant the ones from before. I've been doing them a couple of months now. DNF Dead says have a like and a good stream. Thanks, DNF Dead. Yeah, it's gonna start pretty soon. I'm just catching up with a chat. Got KJ as well, says hello, Heli. Hi, KJ. Here he is. YouTube Studio should allow you. Yeah, I don't understand why it used to. It used to have like whatever live stream was in progress that would show up in the YouTube Studio app, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. I don't know if they broke it or if they've intended to do that. It's annoying because that was my only way of changing it. I can go on YouTube's actual site, but there it can be a little bit buggy on mobile and it doesn't really let me usually. It's annoying, but oh well, I've just got to, go by with what I can. We've got Mastermind here. Hi, Mastermind. Laibo says he found out how to spam Heli's chat. I just have to join before he puts a 30-second delay and I can spam. I'll have to be a bit quicker on putting it in there next time. I guess it gives people an incentive to rush in quickly. I played Battlefront 2 last night and I finally destroyed Anakin Skywalker by using a repulsor cannon. Shoots a blast of air at someone to blow him off a building. Is Battlefront 2, is that a newer game? Because I do remember there was some kind of a Star Wars game that was quite old called, was it Battlefront or something or the other? Oh, it's tomorrow's your birthday. And we've got Michael Martinez here as well, says hi. Hi, Michael. Right, I don't know if anything's if they've added anything new this week. You know, it is the usual event week, so they should have, something or the other should be done. Probably very minor though, nothing really that interesting. I've also ranked up the pass, so I have no idea what I'll be doing this stream. Probably just random stuff, feeding a thick boy. You know how it is, so I'm mostly just here to read the chat rather than anything else. Now, on Thursday, it will be a bit different. We're going to have a lot more to do, it being San Andreas. Usually I stream GTA Online on Thursday, and it is still going to be that way. You know, I'm still going to keep Thursday as its day. But just this once, since San Andreas happens to release on that day, just this once I'm going to swap it for San Andreas. Battlefront 2 is a game from 2017, made by EA, and it's way better now. It used to be really bad. I tried buying it for Project Pyros, but the sale ended. Often you have region-locked stuff as well. I don't know if you get it in his case, because you're both in America. Although, you know, it's a very big country, it might be a problem. My birthday is tomorrow too, Alan. That's made in a metalhead. We've got Lee Manley here as well. Hi, Lee. Greetings, Mr. Attracted to a specific helicopter in GTA 5. We should have the hunter in San Andreas as well, but it might take me a while to get to it. Don't know if all the old cheat codes work or not. Thanks for coming by anyway, Bosgren. And we've got the Chinese man, Cabbage, here as well. He's working. It's a shame, but, you know, he's got to get his incoming. He's very heroic, bro, so definitely check out his channel. Cabbage is also actually the reason I'm able to try out San Andreas. See, he gave me a code for some Game Pass a while back. And luckily it's converted a whole load of my other stuff. Oh, we've got the professional here as well. Hi, the professional. I forget. Wait, what is the professional? Do we actually know the professional's name? I forget. I've always just known him as the professional. He's a heroic as well. He's got like he must be coming up on about 1 million subscribers, and here he is in my stream. He's been in a few of my... Oh, yeah, I knew your name was Patrick. I just couldn't quite remember it off the top of my head, actually. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, my mind just went blank. But yeah, he's got about 1 million subscribers, and he's right here in my stream. That's pretty cool. I've seen him on a few of my playthrough videos as well, like, I think it was Doom 64. He popped by in one of the comment sections. He does a lot of playthroughs of other games himself. He went, you know, he got huge, massive views in GTA Online, and, you know, he just got bored of it. So he started doing other games. At first it was, you know, big tank in views, but he's sort of climbing back up there. And more importantly, he's doing stuff he enjoys, which is great. Region lock is the worst invention for gaming, worse than the Kinect and PlayStation 2 camera. Yeah, I don't know why they do it. It kind of fucked me over when I was... Cabbage tried to get me Yakuza 0. He actually paid for it and bought it. It took his money. It took his money, let him buy it. just to say, oh, it doesn't work. You know, it shouldn't let you buy it if it doesn't. Morrowind Binders is my only regret is playing on PS4. Maybe one day I'll get one. Especially, I'd imagine they're probably going quite cheap now that the PS5 and Series X are all the rage. Let's see. That bird video was great, Heli, by the way. That's the bird is the word comment. Yeah, it came just in a nick of time as well. That was the last day of plants being out, and I had really bad luck getting anything. The other content is doing really good now. I went back up. Doing other content was a risk and an investment in the future of the channel. I didn't want the channel to revolve around one game. That is probably smart. I mean, you know, there's even everything comes to an end eventually. Like that game, it might seem like the kind of game that's just, you know, it'll go on forever, and it'll probably go on for a very, very long time. But nothing lasts forever, so, you know, making sure you don't just rely on one thing is probably a good move. For me, it's not even really like that for me because, well, no matter what I do, these other playthroughs just don't get the views. I'm not bothered about that anymore. It's really just to sort of keep myself sane, really, and not get burnt out. I do quite a lot of other games now, so yeah, I'm trying to sort of branch out more. Cabbage would pay to see the professional do a Yakuza cosplay and playthrough. Oh, he actually got me into some of the Yakuza games. I'm still on Yakuza 0, I've got to get back into it. Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. Actually, since you do a lot of older games, well, some anyway, what do you think of the idea of sort of re-releasing the PS2? See, I've been thinking of it lately, and what's to stop them just starting producing it again? Maybe do a slightly newer model with a HD port, could upscale games, things like that. I've become a little bit obsessed with this idea. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, it went on so long, it sold so many. I feel like it should just become just you know how you can still get a little Atari machine? Obviously not the original thing, but you know, it's immortalized forever. Sony should just update the PS5s to play PS2 games. Oh, definitely, definitely. I don't know why. That should be able to play the whole lot. I mean, they managed to make it backwards compatible with PS4 games. How can it not play a PS2 game? Or a PS1 game? I mean, how is that not? I just don't get that. What I recommend you do is to keep doing the same content you're doing, but slowly branch out. Don't worry about anyone complaining. No one should be complaining if you're still doing the same content. Yeah, I keep a pretty strict schedule of GTA every Monday. Then, yeah, I forget the schedule off the top of my head, but yeah. You've got Ducko here. Hi, Ducko. Ellie, you need to finish 0 or I find you in a sewer with a motorcycle like Kuze did. I will get back to it at some point. I've just been so busy lately with San Andreas coming up. I've had to really clear a lot of my schedule up, so I've been needing to do tons of stuff ahead of time. I've sort of started to get on top of that though. Be ready in a bit. Soon, Heli, collecting my car. Oh, it's all good. I always wondered how the professional feels about Take-Two Interactive. taking down older GTA 3 and San Andreas mods. Yeah, it's good to have him in the chat. I wasn't expecting this. Like, I mean, now that I say that, it looks really staged, but I honestly had no idea he was popping by. You can still emulate the PS2, you'll have a slightly better experience. Do need a PC for that, so maybe I need to finally get one. Well, maybe one day they'll get tablets doing it. Good God, this is a professional. I'm not the only one surprised then. I have the most ridiculous cosplay coming up on a playthrough. I sent you a picture on Twitter. Take a look when you get a chance. It's for Saints Row 2 coming out tomorrow. Oh yeah, I was surprised. The first time I think the first time I saw one of your cosplays was that James Bond game from Russia with Love. And it really shocked me. Like, I clicked on it and he wearing this white suit with a bow and everything. Yeah, I used to play that game a lot when I was a kid. Actually, funnily enough, I used to be like really obsessed with the remote control helicopters in that. So it's funny because yeah, I'm into the RC stuff in this game as in not this one, but GTA and the others as well. M95 says sorry I'm late. Oh no, that's no problem. Turquoise is best samurai. I see Savage is using his second account for professional. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, even if none of these playthroughs of mine ever get views, I'm gonna keep doing them. I think it's probably the best way to be, you know, don't sort of count on anything happening, but, you know, and if they do sort of blow up down the line, then that's great. But, yeah, as it is, it's really just so I, you know, I don't get too burnt out doing GTA and Red Dead. I hope the stream's not too boring for your liking, by the way. I tend to do... You know, it's very, very slow pace. Sometimes I'll just ride around, do barely anything. It's mostly to sort of keep up with the chat and, you know, keep up with the community and that. I watched No Time to Die. Film is good finale. Cabbage is a communist. I am in the presence of a GTA grinding god. How are you, Patrick? Yeah. Yeah, I can see how he got burnt out because the grinding, and to be fair, you know, everyone enjoys different things, but some parts of the grinding really take it out of you, like CEO crates. Those are what did it for me. I never want to do those crates again. I wanted to do something unique, so I decided that I would dress as the characters in games. It has worked out really well for me. Try to do something unique on your playthroughs. Do you commentate? I've started. I'm phasing it in. See, I got a mic, you know, a couple of months back, mostly for live streams, and I wasn't quite doing it on the playthroughs yet. It took me a while to really get into it. Doing it live is quite different, but I've sort of managed to get the hang of it now. So I'm kind of phasing it in. I've got a lot of old playthroughs that I recorded before I did, so I do have some without. But again, everything from now on is gonna, you know, gradually, it's all gonna have commentary. So yeah, I'm getting that in. Like I take the Resident Evil Remake playthrough, the first part of it where I play as Jill, that unfortunately I didn't use a mic back then, but the second part where I play as Chris, I actually started using a mic back then. So yeah, I'm phasing it in. Cabbage isn't a commie, he's a Florida man. I mean, they're they're not mutually exclusive, I suppose. Do you know the characters in No Time to Die 007 movie? I'm afraid I don't. Donna Falkenberg says hi, Heli. Hi, everyone. Hi, Donna. Is it possible to take human heads as trophies on Red Dead 2 online? I don't think so. It can be quite violent, though. I mean, there is proper gore and everything. Not even background music can sometimes alleviate the pain of grinding in GTA. I think there's certain types that sort of do it for everyone. For me, again, it was the old original crates. They were just, you know, when they were new, they were reasonably fun, but you know, after you've done them hundreds and hundreds of times, it's just a bit too much. Yeah. I take it a bit easier these days. I love a Halloween day. If you have a Sunday, as I could take a day off from working and enjoy the game. I've always wanted to get a custom motorcycle jacket and look exactly like my GTA character once I learn to drive and get a motorcycle. Oh, I'd go for it. Although I would say yeah, I mean, I don't suppose I really need to tell you, but be careful on those things. Those are really dangerous. My granddad's brother died on one of those, actually. Way back before I was born, of course, but yeah. So I've always sort of remembered, yeah, maybe avoid those. They're pretty dangerous, more than people give them credit for. Since I play on PC, I had to make every known trick to get into a solo public lobby and let nobody in. Yeah, I think there might be methods on console, I'm not sure. They did their best to patch it, though. Feel that way too when I do any slight grind. Yeah, for me it has to be very... What's the word? It's got to be very kind of passive, so... Nightclub sales every now and then, since you don't have to, you know, grind, they just build up. That kind of thing. I could do Cayo Perico heists, because they're still, you know, I haven't done them to death yet. We've got Dragono here as well. What's good, everyone? I'm doing pretty good today. Oh, we've got the professional in the chat as well. I have over 450 days on GTA Online. That's over 1 year of my life, and I had people curse at me for moving on to new content. I was shocked that some people got so angry. I didn't understand the big deal. Well, yeah, I mean, and they must have, the amount of time that they must have spent watching that content. Obviously, it's nowhere near 450 days, but it's a long time. You'd think, you know, you'd think eventually they'd want something different. And it's strange as well because people complain and complain like, oh, we want GTA 6, we want a new game, you want a new game. GTA 5's been out too long, it's dead. But then when you do anything different, you get complaints. Not everyone, mind you, just some. Yeah, I've got about, God, what was it? Maybe 200 days or... Could have been closer to 300, or somewhere in that realm. A long time. You still take clips from viewers? Every now and then I do, yeah. You send them to helisubmittedclips@gmail.com, and there's no guarantees, but yeah, KO can get boring too. Oh, I'm sure it can. Anything can in the end. Hey Heli, what made you start using your voice? Sorry, I haven't really caught up with your recent videos. I started using it for these live streams. You know, I tried to get by with just sort of typing in the chat, but I mean, I did well considering, but you know, it's very difficult to keep up with a chat and reply to everyone just typing as fast as you can while also somehow holding a controller in your hands. Especially on the GTA streams, since they tend to be they tend to be a bit more active. It just, yeah, it was a failing battle. So that's what finally pushed me to get a mic. Also, Cabbage sort of helped me get into it. At first, I started joining parties with him. Then, I'd join a party with maybe him and Turquoise. And, slowly expanding, to bigger parties, that kind of thing. And then finally, I just made the jump into live streaming with a mic. About to make tea, who wants some? Oh, I'd have some, yeah. I know the risks, but won't stop me. I'm not gonna get a Suzuki or crotch rocket. It's just a light cruiser to ride around. Doesn't reduce risk, but it's what I love. Yeah, I get that. I guess all I'm saying is that if you crash on one of those, it's not like a car where there's at least some element of something shielding you. And obviously you don't want to crash on one of them either. But you crash on a bike, you got nothing there to protect you. That's what stops some creators to expand their channel as well. Yeah, I'm gonna keep GTA going as long as I can, because I do still have some fun with it, and player versus player, sort of trolling videos, that kind of thing, trolling tryhards. But I'm definitely gonna keep doing other playthroughs of games, and it doesn't matter if they don't get, even a tenth of the views the other ones do. It just, I need something or I'm just gonna get burnt out. Savage, say anything about Minecraft Realms yet? Or nah? Would love to see you live stream, and it can also be a part of a community server, and appreciate everyone's creativity with their survival homes. He did mention something a while back about, I don't remember if it was a realm. I'm still a bit clueless, to be honest, like when it comes to Minecraft, but yeah, I think he mentioned something along those lines. I might have to get into it more at some point. Game Overy says I gotta go to work. Have a good day, Heli. Yeah, thanks, Game Overy. Yeah, it's so great having you here. The Tesla Model 3 has the best safety rating of any car, 5 stars. What makes it so safe? I'm not doubting. I'm just curious. Is it one of those sort of self-driving things, or do you have people complain when you do playthroughs? When I started, I did have some. Not very many, not as much. I think you had really sort of unusually high amount of people complaining. Probably just because you had so many people from the GTA content. Like, there was just, out of all those people, you cut the percentage of them that were complaining. It's made up a bigger sort of group. I only had a few. The most complaining I had was when I stopped GTA though. Like, there was a period when I just stopped uploading it, and I was really trying to shift to this instead. Of course, this game hasn't really done as well, and that was probably my channel's lowest point. Like, the views and subs were really starting to shrink and tank, and I was losing them, getting a lot of complaints. At that point, I kind of knew that I couldn't just abruptly just shift, completely stop doing one game entirely. So, yeah, I had a little think. I went back to the drawing board. I kind of figured out, right, I'm going to have a schedule, I'm going to do however so many GTA videos each week, and there's some time freed up for other games as well. I'm sorry if I ramble a bit much, by the way. I'm still relatively new to streaming. I have a tendency to do it, unfortunately. I had an uncle who rear-ended a car and his knee was destroyed by the tow ball. Yeah, again, you really don't have anything to protect you on them. It's kind of hard to explain, but you should check crash tests later on. It's mainly airbags for metal, all that. Self-driving is out of the question because people are too dumb to use it right. The 200 sub video is going well so far. I reckon it'll be quite good, to be honest. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to check out a few more of your videos now that I've got a bit more free time. Like, I'm slowly starting to get on top of all the stuff that I've had. I've been so busy, but yeah, I'm gonna try and watch a few more of them. Some of the PvP videos as well. Tesla Model 3 has a very low center of gravity, so it's quite hard to flip it upside down. And the battery pack is a structural member that gives more rigidity to the passenger area. Fernando's here. He says, "Hi Hurley, sorry for losing the last 2 streams. I was busy, man." Oh, no, that's no problem. You've, everyone's got their own lives going on outside of the streams as well. I hope my voice is coming through alright as well. Like, I'm trying to back up off the mic a bit because I think I was a little too close in the earlier streams. It should be alright now though, hopefully. If it's too quiet, I can always turn the gain up a bit. Hamam Uding Gaming Masters here. He says, "Love you, bro." Thanks, Hamam. That's down to a lack of decent updates by Rockstar Hilly. If they gave Red Dead Online an update, like Perico, lots of players might come back again. Probably, yeah. Although I still think, I'm not really at a point where I could just completely ditch GTA. I don't especially want to, although I have to admit I am in the mood to play a lot of old games and, just stuff I used to play when I was a kid. I'll be going here. I've got to go to bed, staying up too late. I'll see you. Take care, man. Oh, that's alright. Thanks for dropping by anyway. It was great having you here. Yeah, I think that's the first time I've had him in one of my streams. Every now and then I've had him in like just a comment or two on like some of my videos. Not necessarily the ones you'd think as well, like not just over GTA videos that blow up, but some of my things that only have a couple of hundred views, like other games. I think it was a Doom video. Fernando's doing pretty shit. What's up, Fernando? Don't worry, Haley, the fact that you watch literally any of my videos is more than enough for me. Thanks, Dragono. Yeah, I do watch quite a lot of stuff on YouTube. Smaller channels. Sometimes it's completely unrelated stuff. Hold on, I'm just trying to... I think it's that sign. It's gotta be, hasn't it? Yeah. We have a professional here. Yeah, I was really surprised to see him pop by. Hey Eddie, I'm in school right now. I would catch if I was free, but I'm not. Oh no, that's all good. You've got to have your priorities right, to be honest. Why your character looks so poor? I'm very, very lazy. I mean, you see the GTA character. I haven't changed outfit in years. It's well, it's the same here. The thick boys have the same outfit that he had in the very beginning of the game. Do you drink tea every day? You're British, right? I actually don't know. Although I am British, I mostly just drink, you know. I guess I just drink water and Coke, really. It's not very healthy for you, the Coke, but I don't do much else, so yeah. I know you've even watched some of what I produced. Yeah, it often surprises people when I just sort of randomly appear in channels, like much smaller ones as well. Some of the ones, or I typically prefer to watch smaller live streams actually, because you know it's much more manageable for them to read the chat. Project Heli, Red Dead 2 character thick. Oh, he's very thick. Yeah, he's known for that. I think he's lost a little bit of weight though, so I'm gonna just try and feed him this stream, I think. Yeah. Where's the cheese? This is typically the kind of thing that I do when I'm not live or recording anything. I just sort of raid the little shacks and houses around and just feed the thick boy. Damn, I really want to buy Red Dead 2, but it's too expensive. I would have thought that it had come down in price by now, to be honest. Like, how old is it now? Although then again, these big games, they do take a lot longer to come down in price than they used to. I don't know why. Yeah, I would wait until a sale, like Electra Gaming says. That's probably your best bet. Honestly, I often wait for things to go on sale. Yeah, I'm not massively rich, so I'm pretty sort of wary of money, and I'm kind of a sucker for offers and that kind of thing. I'm having a hard time and feel lost in my life and just wanted to clear my mind, just think and try my best, you know. I understand. Yeah, I still... honestly, I don't have a very clear picture of what I'm doing either, but I'm more at peace with just sort of, you know, whatever's gonna happen's gonna happen. It can be tough. Eventually you reach a point where you just sort of, it's just sort of, doesn't really bother you as much. You just, yeah. But I'm really rambling now. Let me get back to the chat. The game sales near Black Friday are insane. Yeah, if you've got that coming up, that'll be probably gonna have some good opportunities then. I'll think about it, Heli, though you'll probably be the only one watching. Oh shit, I scared the bull. I've got a Doge here, an Australian Shepherd. Can I pat him? Yeah, I think I can. I would love to watch you play Doom or Doom Eternal. I probably will work my way up to those. And you know, how I like to do it, I tend to go through the older games first. So I've got Doom 64. I do have a playthrough of the original Doom coming up. That's a 1993 Doom. There's an Xbox port of it with, you know, widescreen HD, but it's the same old Doom. So I've got that coming up. It was pre-commentary though, so unfortunately no voice. At some point I'll do Doom 2, and I'll use my voice in that. Then I guess probably Doom 3, and then finally we're gonna be up to, you know, the new Dooms. Thick. Yeah, he's very thick. I have to go for annoying reasons. Sorry about that. I'll try to be back in an hour. That's all right, Dragono. Like I said before, everyone has their own lives outside of the stream. It's no problem. I'll probably still be there in an hour anyway. I used to drink tea, but I found throwing it in the river is way more satisfying and rebellious. It's like having a party. I mean, whatever, whatever you enjoy, go for it. What are these? I forget, are these peaches or apricots? I really don't know why it calls them canned fruit, right? Why not just call it canned apricots and then I know which one to eat? Instead, I have to kind of inspect each thing. I like to keep a full stock of everything and, just eat a bit when I need to take one. I think I've got banned. I'm level 400 plus and it's telling me I'm not permitted to play online. If that's true, I'm not playing at all. I would give up GT Online. You must be on PC, right? I think there are some things that can kind of flag false bans on there. I'm not 100% sure though. I remember there's a whole wave of false bans before, so it wouldn't surprise me. No dog is better than my Hunter Zolomon, but I guess the rest are heroic. Oh, Hunter Zolomon, he's I'm actually using a little picture of him in some of my videos. I've got sort of overlays now, so I've been using him a bit. He just works perfectly sometimes. Would you like GTA 6 to have the map system of Red Dead 2? What do you mean? Like, do you mean literally the map, or? Yeah, I don't really understand. Right now I'm waiting for Forza 5 to download. It's taken ages. I bet that has huge file sizes. I remember when I downloaded the Flight Simulator game on Game Pass, that was about 100 GB. It's just massive, really. And then right on day one, there was a 27 GB update. It was just ridiculous. It crashed my stream, and yeah, it's just a mess. What's up, Heli? Are you familiar with the Getaway franchise? I distinctly remember you mentioned a soundtrack from the Getaway 1 in the game Bully. The Getaway and the Getaway Black Monday is by far one of my favorite games ever. I just don't understand why they are not available, like other PS2 games, on PS4 or PS5. I remember you were the only one who actually replied to that point I made, and you were like, yeah, I recognize that song as well. Like, yeah, it was in the Halloween mission in Bully. I noticed this music, and right away I knew that's the Getaway soundtrack in the background. That sort of do 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 do. That bit, I like right away. I was like, hold on, that's the Getaway. What's it doing in this game? But yeah, I played that when I was younger. I did play the Getaway 2, not as much, but yeah, I'd love to play through those again as well. And actually, I definitely since it'll probably be a while before I can, I definitely suggest those to the professional. I know he's not, he's just gone to sleep, but maybe I'll have to give him a message and suggest them, because I think they'd be quite, I don't know, I could see him being up his street. At least sort of story-wise anyway, and the characters, that kind of thing. The Rologan has become defensive? Who's the Rologan? Hold on a minute. I mean, not showing all the players in the map? Oh, I get you, yeah. I don't know. I think it suits this kind of game better because it makes it feel like you're more sort of alone in a big kind of wilderness. But then again, it would have some uses in GTA. For one, it would be a lot harder to jackbrief because you really rely on knowing exactly where someone is on the map. most of the time you can't even see where you're actually shooting. You're just, you know, lining it up with a map instead. Yeah, if a PS4 or a PS5, if they gave them proper backwards compatibility, I would, I think I'd just go out and buy one, honestly. Like, imagine if a PS5 had them all, then, yeah, I think I would just go and buy one. PS1, I mean, there's such a huge library there, and they're not making use, it's just crazy to not make use of that. They've got PS3, PS4, PS2, PS1. I don't understand why they're not, yeah. I wish I could get Forza Horizon 5, but I'm too poor. About time we drive on the right side of a road because right is right. I need those Mustangs. Yeah, they're way too expensive games these days. So then when I was young, and to be fair, my family was a little bit behind on sort of tech, so we had the PS1, even though it was, you know, kind of, I guess old back then even, but yeah, we used to get games really cheap, and literally every other week, my mum would come back with a whole bunch of games. It's not like that anymore. A 109 GB, yeah, that's massive. Hey Ellie, running late. Had to pick up my little ones from school. Oh, that's no problem, Brian. Sorry, Ellie, but when you're angry, it's very funny. You curse. No, you don't need to. So yeah, a lot of people like that. I try to hold it back, but every now and what particularly gets me is AI or NPCs just ramming into me. I'm not even gonna get started on them. Yeah. See people when they're close, means yeah, I get that, yeah. Forza is an amazing game. Which PlayStation has a racing game like Forza? They do have Gran Turismo, but it's been a long time since I've played either of those, so I don't really know how they match up these days. Are you downloading stuff and streaming while you're playing? No, not these days. What's it called? The Flight Simulator update was pretty much... I learned my lesson with that. I tried to get the update and still stream, and it crashed my stream. So I just don't do that anymore. Yeah, I try to make sure I'm not downloading anything or updating anything. Complete a special moonshine recipe. I don't really need these, to be honest, because I don't ever pass anyway. It's finished with. In Red Dead, my favorite horse is named Ford because it's a Mustang. On a PS2, I had this game I really loved, Spy Hunter, I think it was called, a spy car game. I didn't know how much of how things worked when I was young. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of the games that I played when I was young, I didn't really know what I was doing. Like, a lot of them I only got very sort of early in, and then, you know, because I was young, I wasn't that good at them, and yeah, I just got stuck quickly. A lot of them I went back to when I was older to kind of finish off. There's still lots of them that I haven't finished to this day, and I probably will get back and finish them. You know, I could probably emulate PS1 games on a tablet pretty easily. So I could do a whole load of that. Now PS2, unfortunately, it's not quite there on tablets yet. Maybe by the time I'm done with those, though, and other games. Or if not, then, you know, I could always get a PC. My Red Dead name is... horse is named Juan. I think Cabbages is named Yuan. Where am I? I'm from UK, but I don't suppose it really needed saying. How have you been? I've been doing pretty good. I'm from Argentina. Oh, yeah. NPC and cops in GTA make me angry. Yeah, they make me... Honestly, sometimes they make me furious. I Luckily I managed to hold back on the streams. Like when I really let myself go, it's just not really suitable for streams. So I got my PS2 very late in its life, around 2008, 2009. I guess childhood in South America makes you get cool things late. Honestly, it was probably not that far off for me. I had that, I was a little bit more ahead, but my family was pretty behind on the tech, which I'm glad for, because it meant I got to play through a whole load of old games that I would have just probably missed or skipped over otherwise. And some of those are my favorites, like the old Resident Evil games I have a soft spot for. A lot of old PS1 games I like. Where is this thing? It's going to be around here, isn't it? Holy crap, I have to wait 2 hours. What's that for? Is it Forza Horizon? Yeah. That's one thing I don't like about modern games is, yeah, you've got these installs and just stuff that takes forever to start. Brian Eamon says I'm like Heli, but further north. We've got Zed Nightmare. Hi Zed Nightmare. 80k autocorrect. Oh, I am coming up to... I'm almost at 74k. I'm not going to set myself too big of any challenges this year. I'm thinking maybe if I can get to 75k by the time the year's over, I think that's quite a doable goal. And it'd be quite nice to round it off there. Then I suppose next year I can, maybe aim a bit bigger, try past 100 if I can. Slowly getting there. Savage's name is Julian. That's not very Chinese. Maybe one of his parents was white. Cabbage name is not Chin Chu Ling. My life is a lie right now. I'm not even sure if he's reading this chat. He might be. He's probably working right now. My favorite PS2 game was Need for Speed Carbon. I played the living crap out of that game. Yeah, there were some games on a PS2 that I got really obsessed with and played over and over and over again. Quite a lot of them, actually. I was bad for that with Resident Evil 4 it was. I played a huge amount of that. What is that? Why is that dead? Who killed that? But yeah, I played Resident Evil 4 over and over and over again. I played, actually played the original Devil May Cry a lot of times. Although that was so long ago now, my memory's not too great of it. I'm a fan of Daddy Project. Waiting for him to drop his OnlyFans. Maybe one day. Probably not, but you never know. Would you like to see Red Dead 2 Undead Nightmare? Oh, definitely, that would be it. I feel like a lot of the sort of gameplay elements of this are pretty well set up for a kind of survival game. Like, you could have it that the characters could even starve to death, or, you can catch illnesses, you gotta feed your character, you gotta maintain things. It's all set up. It could work very well with a kind of survival horror type thing, with zombies everywhere. So yeah, I definitely, if they do that, that would, they've got good odds of bringing back a lot of people with that. What are those? Peaches? Yeah. Right, hold on. Let me find them. You will reach 80k for sure. I got this far, so can you. Thanks, Nightmare. OnlyFans and feed pics and daily ooh-woo voicemails. Heli feet. Alright, the chat is getting a bit saucy now. Right, let me just feed the thick boy. I thought Savage's name was Jackie Chan, to be honest, because it's interesting in melee combat games like Yakuza. Have you ever thought about playing Titanfall 2? I'm not really too sure which one that is. I'm sure I've heard the name before. Yeah, these feet are pretty much a landing gear. We need heli fire reveal. That's getting too sussy now. You could say his feet are wheels. Right, I gotta take a piss break. I'll be back in a moment. Try not to get too sussy. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, chat, I'm back. Let's see what's been going on in the chat. Scrolling back a bit. People are talking about thighs and fingertip pics and step sticks. Is it? Hi, step sticks. Fire reveal at 80k. I doubt that. Ducko identifies as a Kamov K-52 alligator attack helicopter. That's a pretty good helicopter to be. I still don't get how the gangsters in Yakuza games start dancing and singing like anime girls at the end of the game. They can be pretty strange. Thanks, Nightmare. Sorry, I was gone on a piss break, guys. Yeah. Let's see. Some turquoise is selling pictures of Heli's thumb for $5 each. Oh, we've got Chessman here as well. Hi, Chessman. I'm going to start studying next year, so I might lose a lot of streams. Next year, I mean, anything could happen. Maybe I'll be doing more streams. Maybe I'll do them at different times, you know. I wouldn't worry too much. Fernando is demanding fire reveal. I think everyone's sort of starting a bidding war with pictures of my feet and thumbs. Alright, let's scroll through a few of those. We're late to the stream. Not too late. I'll still be going for a little while. Heli needs to stop being a heroic. He's taking all the girls for him. 10 minutes left. Heli, can you marry my mom so I can call you daddy, please? Alright, Kevin, the chat is getting a bit sus now. A bit is... a bit is an understatement, but yeah. Got 20,000 from Headhunter, feeling like a professional right now. Turquoise is leaving. That's a shame. So I had you around for a good while, so thanks for staying by, Turquoise. Turquoise is actually heroic. He can be a bit grinchy at times, but it's all in, you know, good nature. But Jack says combat clips. Hi, Jack. Okay, I'm guessing from the name you do a lot of Ace Combat. RDR2 user says hi, I just came to the stream. Hi, RDR2 user. Right. While I was on a piss break, it just sort of struck me. I've been streaming for about an hour, and I literally haven't done anything. I honestly don't know how or why I'm even able to hold on to as many viewers as I am. There's 33 watching now. Yeah, so a lot of bigger YouTubers would laugh at that, but that's quite a lot of people just for, I mean, what, the odd bit of riding around? Barely even that. I spend more time paused or just standing still than anything. I guess it just goes to show reading a chat will get you quite far. Alright, everyone's still talking about their feet. Alright, Fernando, I think you need to kind of cool yourself down. It's Alana, says hi. Hi, Alana. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you here before. Typical Tuesday stream. Got Top Dog as well. Hi, Top Dog. I don't suppose they actually added anything to do this event week, or... Oh no, I'm fine just reading a chat and just riding around with a metal detector, digging things up, but yeah, I'm just curious. I guess we'll go over there for now. I'm here because I'm bored. Why don't you start a podcast? maybe one day. Again, I've been quite busy lately, so I've just haven't really had time to start up anything new. But I'm hoping, you know, once I've got things more, I'm hoping to get things really under control, content ready to go for months ahead if I can. That would be ideal, but obviously it's quite a task. And then I have plenty of free time to, you know, think up other things to do, create more stuff, new things, maybe stream more often. We'll have to see how all that goes, I suppose. And professional needs to write on his M1 helmet, born to grind, forced to grieve. Icy Society, hi Icy. Yeah, these streams are kind of wild, but still fun. Honestly, the cabbage ones are more wild. Those are, well, China gets loose and things get very sussy there. I would say I get more simping, but it's tended to get a bit more kind of mildly racist and, not in a bad-natured way, but kind of sussy all the same, and just plain weird a lot of the time. The podcast project with Heli, Savage, and Samurai. Yeah, that could work nicely. Hi, Project Sexuality. Where's the stream go? It's funny you mention that, actually. I do have an editor video coming up, so that's going to have a lot. There'll be plenty of the screaming and that. Not sure if anything's down here, any cards. I started spamming in Cabbage's chat because I got bored. Honestly, it's kind of fun just to wind him up. Like, you know, just sort of jumping and, you know, spam China, that kind of thing. Just spam. There's another thing. I said this in a stream last night. Another good thing about small streamers is, you know, they kind of have to read everything in the chat because, you know, there's not much else. So any old bullshit that you put there, they tend to have to read out. Am I late again? Quite late, but I'll still be going for probably a good hour or something. Ellie, is there going to be something for us to look for? Oh, God, what was that? Oh, I thought it was a snake. It's just one of those. I'll let him go. Is there anything for us to look forward to when you hit 100k? Maybe like a face reveal? I very, very much doubt a face reveal. Although I suppose it depends how long it takes me to hit 100k. You know, am I going to hit that sometime next year? Or is it more towards the end of next year? I don't know if I'll ever do a face reveal. I probably won't, to be honest. But if I do, I expect it would be way down the line. It doesn't mean I won't have anything for 100k, but we'll have to see, I suppose. What's up, Heli? I just got back from school. Sadly, I couldn't catch the beginning of the stream. And that's alright. Heli, have you ever been inside the back of a Titan and died because the pilot was bad and grinded to death? I must have been a few times, yeah. Right, where am I? What am I even doing? See, there's got to be some more places to raid. I think that's a snake. I think that place usually has some collectibles and stuff. Honestly, I think I'll just ride around getting collectibles. I haven't heard any hype about any kind of new content, so I'm guessing I haven't done much this event week. Probably just offers on baked beans and that kind of thing. Your GTA videos get me in the vibe to play some. Thanks, Tony. Yeah, sometimes I get in the mood to play after I've, you know, sort of binge watched a few. Not my own videos, I mean, other people's GTA videos. Right, anything in there? Controller isn't vibrating yet. I feel like this could be a good place to hide out from, you know, potential griefers. It'd be, I guess they could lob some dynamite in there, but other than that, you know, it's pretty much a dead end. Not much to... Yeah, I'm not seeing any treasure in here. Heli, can you give me some advice? I've saved up 6.1 million for the next GTA Online update, but maybe I should grind a bit more. I don't know, can you help me out? It really depends on what kind of stuff you want to get. You know, are you big on cars? Because there's always going to be cars in an update. That's pretty much a one guarantee. You know, there will be cars, there'll be that kind of thing to spend money on. So if you're big on them and you like to buy all of those, then you're going to probably want to get a bit more. If you're more like me and, you know, you just sort of like RC toys, aircraft, that kind of thing, then you can get by with a bit less. I would, to be on the safe side, I would try to get up to 10, but, you know, you might not need it. It's not really clear if we've got something big this year, or it might just be something small, given that they're releasing the remastered trilogy. I haven't been Grinchy that much lately. Think I should start again. Honestly, I really don't feel like it. Speaking Chinese to cabbage doesn't count. Definitely speak Chinese to cabbage. That you actually get a pass for that, because, you know, that isn't even considered Grinchy. You know, you've got to speak Chinese to cabbage. The other Grinchin I would probably just go easy on. But he loves it when people speak Chinese to him. Am I the only one that associates dates and numbers with colors and songs? Sounds like a kind of good memory technique. Let me think about it. Do I not? I guess I don't really. I mean, I suppose when I think of, you know, eras, obviously I think of, you know, the sort of music from around that time. Other than that, not really. Is Heli a cat? He landed on his feet. Heli, do you think GTA is hitting its downfall, or is it still in its prime, in your opinion? Honestly, I'm not even going to pretend to really know enough to sort of comment on that. Yeah, I don't really know. I would imagine it's probably going to keep going for a long time still. Eventually, though, I mean, you know, nothing lasts forever, so it will have to sort of die down eventually. But, you know, maybe by then we'll have GTA 6. I associate Son with people, is that the same? So, some songs I associate with games. Like, obviously, a lot of the ones in San Andreas, I hear it and I immediately think of, say, flying a Hydra or a Hunter around. Good Sucket. Roy says, hey, hi, Sucket. Also depends on what the update consists of. Yeah, exactly. Also, there might be a big property or that kind of thing. I'm gonna get off and start paying attention in class right now. Later, man, and good luck with the stream. Thanks, Xbox Captain. Platinum Waffle says hi. Hi, Platinum Waffle. Saket Royce. Is that an Indian flag or an Irish flag? I always get them mixed up, or it might even be an Italian one. God, I'm not great with these. It's a little too far off from me, the screen. Ellie, I can't wait for Thursday stream, GTA San Andreas. I'm looking forward to that as well. It should be a lot more lively than this one. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with just sitting and reading the chat. I mean, it's got me about 45 viewers right now. But yeah, I'll be doing a bit more. I'll do my best to keep up with the chat as well. I don't know how many people are going to show up. There might... I'm not going to be funny with anyone if they don't, of course. But, like, I'm just saying, I have no idea if it's going to be popular or if it's going to be small. Either way, I'll do it anyway, but... Yeah, so there might be a huge chat to catch up with. There might be a small one. In a way, if it's small, at least, you know, I won't get... Yeah, it'll be less intense. Although getting nice viewers on a non-GTA game would be nice as well, but we'll see. I'll do it either way. I'm thinking I'll do missions in videos. So... they release the game, they let people play it at 3 PM my time, which coincidentally is exactly when I start my streams. Now the thing is, it automatically is going to put me into the first mission, which I don't really want to do on live stream. I want to save that for a video. So the stream might start a bit later than usual. I'm going to start it up, do the first mission, or however much I need to be able to do free mode, and then I'm going to stream. So it will probably, maybe an hour later, it depends how long it takes. Might be shorter than that. But yeah, once I'm streaming, I'm thinking, yeah, videos will be for missions, and then free mode will be for live streams. So I might go on rampages, I might, you know, do other sort of side missions, that kind of thing. And sometimes, of course, just sort of roaming around and reading a chat. I guess we'll see how it goes. Let me see, I've missed out some of this. Okay, thanks for the advice in chat. Is Cabbage's dad John Gina? It could be. When I think of the 1960s and 70s, I think of a color green. 1940s is brown. 2010s are white. Oh yeah, the green I can get because, yeah, I can kind of picture like a sort of almost psychedelic kind of light kind of green tint. Also, I've always noticed that in the 80s and 90s, TV shows and films, they don't tend to mess with the colors as much. It tends to be a more sort of natural look and just sort of normal colors. Whereas past 2000, they really tend to play around a lot more with the colors in TV and films. You really don't notice this until you start looking out for it. But once you do, it's hard to unsee. Still like that mansion of a sea view. Oh, it's an Indian flag. So I think I was right then. Hey Heli, I'm a big fan. We should play. We should play sometime. I've done some trolling tryhards, so funny. It'd be cool trying tryhards with you. Yeah, I tend to do, you know, the trolling I tend to reserve for videos. Oh wait, a PSN. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm on Xbox. But maybe one day I'll get a PS4 or something. And might be able to get one of those cheap. Now that the PS5 and Series X are out. We've got Wispy here as well. Hi, Wispy. Wispy is considered very heroic. So everyone in the chat, let him know that. Irish one has vertical stripes. I don't care, I'll be watching you while playing the game myself. Thanks, Brian Eamons. I love GTA tryhards, they'll sweat their asses off when you stand still. We've got a Fotbot in the chat. Yeah, Wispy is very harrowing. Maybe I have autism. Heroic. He's very heroic as well. I wish I had a bit more of a lively stream for him, but I guess people kind of know what they're getting when they go into one of my streams by now. At least with this game, anyway. It just tends to be... It's really glorified reading the chat, if I'm honest. Like, I just sort of ride around a little and read what's going on. I don't tend to do very intense things. Now, San Andreas, I don't know how the balance is going to be with that. I might have to put a bit more into playing. You know, some of the missions and that can be quite difficult. Lil Banks is here. Hi, Lil Banks. Sorry if my voice is a little quiet or weedy right now. It seems to be going out a bit more this stream. I think I haven't really got to exercise it much this week. And where is this thing? Some kind of treasure around here. Oh god, where is it? Oh, I'm getting closer. I think it might be under here. Yeah, it's under here, isn't it? Oh, I got it. I got it. Heli, quick question. Would you think about playing The Evil Within? It's funny you should ask that. I actually did play a lot of The Evil Within. I had the 360 version. I even had a special kind of edition. Yeah, I had a flashy box and some little bits of art and stuff. What happened was my save got corrupted. After that, I was just really pissed off, so I just put it away for ages. Now, a while back, I did see the Xbox One version on offer. So, I picked it up when it was on offer, and I've just been sitting on it for a while. Eventually, I will do a playthrough of it, I think. I've just got quite a lot of other games to get through first, though, and a lot of stuff I need to get out of the way. Like, once I've got all of that sorted, though, and I've done loads of other games, I probably will do a playthrough of it, yeah. Because from what I remember it being pretty good, so yeah, it should make a decent video, series, I mean. I remember it had similar kind of gameplay to, say, Resident Evil 4, although a little bit more sort of survival oriented. I remember it being good. I never did quite get to finish it though, because again, my save got corrupted, so just put me in the mood for GTA, and now I'm currently getting my cheeks clapped by Jack Reefers. The answer to that, whenever possible, is an RC vehicle. Yeah, if I'm caught out in the open with some jets, if you can get an RC vehicle, that's probably your best bet. They could be thermal fuckboys. In that case, it might be a bit more difficult, but yeah, try that. I've got no idea where Madame Nazar is. I think I'm gonna head down to this part of the map. Maybe get some stew down with Thick Boy. I love toxic messages from tryhards even more than I love them trying to be good. Well, the moment I get a message from them, I know I've got some, you know, content for a video. So, messages are pretty much the jackpot for me. Erroneous. Heroing in the car. Oh, and they're both on Game Pass now. Yeah, I probably will do it at some point. Whoa, 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 whoa. Some senior muscle killed someone else? Or senor? Or someone killed someone or the other. Not sure who. Stephen Freeman says he just witnessed public servants acting like monkeys. What was going on there then? What's cooler? Oh, hold on, hold on. What is that? Have we got a cougar here, or? I'm guessing it's just a bear. What is that? American Black Bear? Yeah, those aren't. They just sort of run off. What's cooler? An F4U Corsair, A6M0, Junkers 87, the Stucker, P51D Mustang, BF109, or Spitfire. Just based on, not based on performance, just looks. Well, that's quite a lot of them. I mean, if it was just, you know, 1 or 2 planes to compare, then it would be easier. That is a lot of them, though. Kind of hard to go wrong with a Spitfire or a Mustang. A Photbot again. They've been more active lately with Photbots. Wispy says I'm playing through the first Evil Within. Right now I'm only on chapter 3, so I have a bit of a way to go. Yeah, it was... From what I remember, it was quite long. From what I remember, anyway. I could be wrong. I remember it as like going on for quite a while. When the save got corrupted, that pissed me off. If I remember correctly, it does get a little bit more action-y towards the end, but not too much, and a lot of it is more, you know, survival, more like the sort of old Resident Evil games. Holy stream. Online strips without clothing. Who writes these names for these bots? I want a Su-30 in GTA. Driftworks FRL says, what's up, Philly? I'm doing pretty good. I'm looking forward to the San Andreas stream. And, you know, playing through the missions in that. Even if it turns out, you know, it's an inferior version of a game or they cut stuff, I'm just looking forward to having something new to play. One of them is Infernal. Ah, that's a problem. I'd usually chill in my Bandito, but I got spotted instantly in my... Yeah, you'd go down in a Kasaka. The first Evil Within has a lot of chapters. I'm excited to get to the second game now. Yeah. Yeah, a thermal jet is a bigger problem because they can see your RC vehicles. You might be able to use one though and just about make it to some shelter. Is teleporting an option? Do you have any heists set up, or are you in a VIP work where you can't teleport? We've got Rain here, says hi Rain. As it plays as well. No, it's no problem if you're late, as it's you know, it happens. It's just everyone's got their own lives going on outside of these. I watched a playthrough back when it first came out, so now we'll get to play it myself. Yeah, from what I remember, it was pretty good, actually. I will probably try it again at some point. You know, it's been long enough that the save being corrupted no longer... You know, I get pissed off with these things for quite a long time, and then eventually it's far back enough that, yeah, I'm in the mood to do it again. NCR Ranger is still waiting. What are you waiting for? Have you ever played a Dead Space game? I have. I've played the first one. I also played the second one. I played a little bit of the third one, but never really got into it. If I remember correctly, they added in a lot of like people shooting each other and a lot of kind of action, and turned into a bit more of just a shooter game and a horror game. Although to be fair, I didn't give it much of a chance. I just got through the first bits, and it just sort of put me off it. Might give it a proper try at some point though. MiG-25 and Me-28 Havoc, please. Oh, definitely, yeah. We've got Maiden and Metalhead back. Hi, Maiden. I still have my Vice City save on a 2MB PS2 SD cartridge. I have a Rhino tank stored in a house outside the studio. Don't ask how. I might have to try and secure some kind of tank or military vehicle in the garage. I don't know if I'll be able to do that on the first stream. Be very hard to get 6 stars and then somehow steal a tank, but might be doable. It would help in missions. I remember that was one of the things I used to try. I used to try and somehow get these vehicles in a garage. Turquoise Samurai says he's a Metal Jesus. Comrade Odeon says, honestly, how can you counter an off-radar dive bomb thermal jet? Generally, you don't really, you know, they can... Oh, you're still waiting on Forza. Hold on, hold on. I got some buffering. Anyone else getting buffering right now, or just me? Oh, it stopped buffering for me, but... Oh, it skipped a bit as well. Is anyone having any issues? I'm gonna slow down while it's... Yeah, yes, other people are getting it a bit too. Hopefully nothing major. I stopped reading a chat when it's buffering. I like to do that, like, if I see it's not going to get heard, I don't want to read all the chat and, you know, have it wasted. Yeah, just for a few seconds. Alright. Could have been a YouTube thing rather than my connection. Or it could be the connection, hard to tell. Nothing too bad anyway. Right. Now back to reading the chat. I try to sort of pause when it buffers, you know. Yeah, I'm currently chilling in my high setup room, waiting until I go after someone else, and we'll try and get about unnoticed to get them down with my explosive ammo, but everyone else is passive. Well, it sounds like they've kind of got a hard-on for you right now, and, you know, they're not going to let you go, so while you've got their attention like that, in a way, you almost kind of hold all the cards because, you know, they want you. You're fine just sitting in for a while. So, yeah, I would, you know, really get them hungry for the kill, just sitting there for ages. Maybe sneak out, but just play it very, very safe. You know, if they get near, teleport, RC, do whatever you have to. I mean, if they're in thermal jets, they're not really in a position to complain. How many cops does it take to rescue a cat from a simple tree? Apparently 7 from what the city of Bellingham is concerned. That podium car is dope, but I hate how it has no customization. Which one do they have on right now? Yeah, my voice is really starting to go. I'll probably give this another 20 or 30 minutes and then probably call it a day. I also have that black with flames rare car in Vice City too. The Hermes is what it's called. Oh, I think it has that name in Vice City as well. Or it did in San Andreas at least. I don't know about Vice City. I think it did. Yeah, I know that car. I'm back after hours, silly. No pun intended. We have a what? A fooler? Did the cat fool, or... It's taking a turn. A guy came in and shot them down. Oh! Dive bombed them with a couple of times. And he himself has now become a thermal fuckboy tryhard. It's insane. That's good news, though. Even if he's a villain himself, you know, you've got villains fighting each other. That always, you know, that's going to weaken them a lot. They've got a lot more on their plate now, it sounds like. Oh, the cop fell. How hard is it to just get a cat out of a tree? Say, ools, you're bad. Well, I guess I've done it. I haven't even really fully checked the daily challenges. I could do that easily. Lost jewelry. I think there's a saloon here, isn't there? Yeah, I'm gonna stop off there, get a bit to eat. I think there's a load of food in that town as well, so... And my horse looks like it could really do with a bit to eat as well. THD DGDR says, hey Heli, hi THD. Sorry if my voice sounds a little unenthusiastic or anything. It's not that I am, it's that, you know, my voice is just getting tired out now. But it's good to see you here anyway. I've been playing Forza Horizon 5 the past couple of days, so I've not been on GTA to find some thermal fuckboys. Is it weird that I want more Mark II vehicles? Imagine what the Duke of Death would look like. I don't know, I can see why. I was interested in sort of Mark II helicopters, like, you know, Mark II Buzzard, Mark II Savage, that kind of thing. Then the Annihilator Stealth came out, which is kind of like a Mark II Annihilator, and, you know, they didn't do a great job of it, so now I'm not quite so hyped up, but I could definitely see why. The best type of GTA character can't exist. I'm talking about Mallory from GTA 4. Might have to get a playthrough of GTA 4 one of these days. I mean, it's backwards compatible on the Xbox. I don't know if I have my copy of the original. I might even have the Gay Tony thing somewhere around in a biker's one. Players on this game are way friendlier than in GTA. You could never do this in a GTA. Now, this thing was beeping, so there's some kind of treasure somewhere. My guess is up here. Yeah, my voice is really getting tired now, so again, sorry if it's a little bit quiet or that kind of thing. Haven't really been talking that much this week. I've just sort of been busy editing and that kind of thing.
Your reputation precedes you.
Where is this? Here? Ah, no, there it is. He has now joined them. Carnage reigns. The townfolk live in fear. My cheeks remain clapped. I join you, but I'm really a little tired out to do a whole, you know, hunting down tryhards right now.
Can't tear yourself away, huh? All right, good luck out there.
Yeah, the horse is getting some classic oat cakes. He needs some. If they're adding a new Savage, I want it to take more armor and a low hitbox, maybe a lower one. Oh, definitely, yeah.
Reinventing yourself as a humanitarian of late, I hear. Hope this isn't that witch Davenport casting her spell.
Baked beans. I've tried to do the invisible wall trick of the Deluxo from your recent video when someone got to kill me when he was in their Deluxo on the ground. Yeah, Deluxo missiles are going to be more difficult to dodge. The invisible wall thing should be able to work on them, but I haven't even really perfected it myself. Not yet, anyway. More food.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Deluxo Mark II. Stealth cargo bob with mounted side guns for passengers like Valkyrie. That could work nicely. And, you know, they could fix up its lifting capabilities a bit, because the old cargo bob used to lift much heavier stuff, much easier. So yeah, another cargo bob, they could give it a bit more oomph, you know, easily lift a tank, that kind of thing. What would make it easier to avoid a missile using that trick? Like I said again, I'm fairly new to it myself, still getting the hang of it. So I'm not really the best person to ask. Oh god, there's some bullshit coming after me. I think it's a wolf. Might be on a stream later, gotta finish some work. That's no problem. Although I'll probably be ending quite soon, as you can probably hear my voice is kind of giving out. I'm gonna bugger off, Heli. See you around, hopefully on GTA. That's no problem. Thanks, mate, on Metalhead. It's been good having you here. I remember when you used to do silent streams. Those are my favorite. Honestly, maybe one day, maybe if I ever get the, you know, free time for really long streams, I guess one way I could get around my voice giving out is to just, you know, have, say, 2 hours of using it, then an hour of silence, and then, I don't know if that would work, maybe. Or I could have, you know, say sort of hand over the reins to someone else for a bit for talking, so I could have someone in a party reading a chat for an hour, then I get back, that kind of thing. Tryhards in this game are 50 times worse than GTA. An unlimited number can just spawn behind you. What game is that?
Mister?
I wonder if there is maybe a way to counter the chaff countermeasure. It would be useful. Sometimes, you know, it's only a few seconds it lasts, but I swear sometimes it feels like it's just going on forever they've got without you being able to lock on them. If there's a way to just sort of, even a glitch or anything to just make it ignore it, that would definitely be useful.
Let's get back to work.
Who is the founder of this trick? As far as I know, it would be, who was it? Lil Crop Duster 69 and Freddy, or you think he goes by Deluxeism these days. Although I don't know for sure, but they're who I kind of found it off. I don't know if they have their own YouTube channels. They might do. All Heli characters need to take a shower, kind of sticky. They started a stand your ground, and I'm just going to annoy them with a bandito. Stand your ground limits them. You know, now they can't turn on ghost and that kind of thing. Hold on, what am I even doing here? Yeah, I'm at that stage in a stream, you know, the kind of late end stage where my mind goes a bit foggy and I sort of like, what am I doing here? And my voice gets tired. So I will wrap this up soon, I think.
Mind where you're going.
Fuck off.
Is there something you want to settle with me? See how you like me now.
Oh, get
You ain't
lost.
getting away alive.
If the annoying bit is I can't kill them without, you know, getting the cops all over me. Fuck it.
I'm not looking for any problems here.
Come on now. Why don't you cool it?
Hold on a minute, chat.
No trouble.
It's kind of a bitch move having like 4 of them on me.
You're as good as dead. You're finished. All right, let's do it.
Hey, but they'll help me get the daily challenge, I suppose.
Take it. You're gonna cry for mercy.
Ah,
We're in this.
fuck off.
Time's up.
Oh, shit, shit, shit.
Night, night.
Can I run? Hold on a minute. Need to recharge a bit of health.
I knew you was all happy.
Right, get him now.
God damn it.
Oh, shit. Look, sometimes I'm gonna pass by messages if I'm like fighting like that. I can't constantly be scanning a chat. I'll try read back anyway, so I'll get to your messages. Right. It's absolutely fine. I would, yeah. We need a female voice reading on goofy stuff. I didn't mean to ask again about the Luxo trick. There's just a really big delay. Alright. Me and my friend, even though the Mark 1 missiles are not really good, we still take out Mark 2s with chaff. I don't know how. I don't get that. Yeah, I don't even know what the messages were. I didn't see anything that I passed by. We need Miss Georgia to be the host voice. She has a beautiful British accent. She does have a pretty nice voice. Maybe I'll have to somehow get her in a party one day. Is dying in this game as bad as Rust? I don't think I've ever played Rust.
Hey, come on now. Watch yourself. You damn lunatic. Pardon. Shit.
Good, look who it is. Good to have you back.
What is Rust? I'm sure I've heard that name, but I don't really remember what game that was. Was it an old 360 game, or was it something else? I really can't remember.
How's it treating you? Well, not too bad. Someone's on the up.
I know Rust, you lose everything, like all your items and the respawn delay. Oh, it's nowhere near that bad dying in this. You don't really lose much of anything as far as I know. Your cores get a bit messed up, but that's about it. I mean, we can send you a video of us taking out the Mark IIs. Oh, sure, just email it to helisubmittedclips@gmail.com. Again, I don't make any guarantees, but I'll definitely check it out.
Right.
Right, there was some stuff here I didn't get to take. I'm also quite tempted to just pull out a knife and chop up every one of these. Yeah, you know, fuck it.
Partner?
They didn't want to play clean.
Howdy, mister.
Just go over cleaver.
Christ alive.
Back to work. Or I can hire on
Ah, not so tough now.
What the hell? I'm getting along.
Devil no.
Son of a bitch. I got something the law's gonna want to see.
Alright, now I'm gonna have to lay low for a bit. I've got the cops all over me. Get up. Get the fuck up. Let's go for a swim. They can't follow me here. But I have to be careful or me and my horse are gonna drown as well. What the why are they really are way too fucking accurate in this game. God, I'm gonna drown if I don't get on land soon. Just move it, would you? God, this is so fucking slow. Move! Move! Ah! Useless fucking thing, just get up. It's almost like it could... Ah! If it doesn't want to get shot, all it has to do is get the fuck up. Right, I'm gonna kill all of them. All it had to do was just stop pissing around and just stopping and waiting for them, and now it's losing them and it's not getting shot anymore. I was getting jumped by some guys from Sage, S-A-G-E. Anyway, I believe it was the heroic Milk that helped me out. Milk is very heroic, actually. He's pretty well known for acts of heroism. Alright, I'm gonna go get a bit to eat, and then I'm gonna call it a day for this stream. Turquoise says it's nearly 12 PM. I'm gonna take my leave and listen to music, playing GTA or something. Oh, that's all good. I'm gonna wrap this up anyway. Mine's gone a little foggy, my voice is tired, and all these cops and NPCs have just put me in a bit of a bad mood anyway. I'll be fine though, yeah. But I think it's about time for me to sort of wrap this up. What have I got coming? Tomorrow on Wednesday, I'm going to have the next part of Metal Gear playthrough. That's coming up to an end. Once it does, I'll replace it with Doom, the old 1993 Doom. Then, on Thursday, I've got GTA San Andreas. I'm going to stream that. I'm looking forward to that. After that, probably I'm going to have another San Andreas stream on Sunday. And some San Andreas missions, or at least one of them, on Saturday. So yeah, that's my schedule for the week. You can rewind if you need to hear it again. I ramble a bit. Let me read the rest of the chat.
Well, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but they say the widow...
Simple Well says hi. I'm afraid you caught me at the end of a stream, as you can hear from my voice. Probably it's a little fried. Thanks for popping by, though. We've got Dragono back as well. Yeah, it's only so long I can stream. I can't just stream for hours and hours and hours. As this says, I need to get some sleep. It's 4 AM in Australia. Oh, it's late. Yeah, get some sleep. Thanks for coming by to the stream anyway. Chesman says hi as well. Yeah, I've got to wrap this up at some point, though. I can't just keep going forever. And if I, kept extending it every time someone comes, it's just, I can't be here for hours and hours. My voice is completely fried right now. Just giving it a bit of a rest for a moment. Yeah, I think I already said what the schedule was. Hopefully I'll see you next time. It won't be long until I'm streaming again anyway. On Thursday, we're going to have some San Andreas to stream. You can check out what that's like.